Welcome to What's Really Happening. Paul's got his Crocodile Dundee hat on. Smells fresh out the laundry. What do they call it? Laundry chute? What is that?
That's the dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, not like
Hamper.
that.
It's out of the clean hamper.
Hamper, or what is it when you're in the actual load thing?
The dryer.
Fresh out the dryer. We got Paul Broomba. And we're talking about death, right? We're talking about death, right?
Comedy show, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Death. Yay.
You want to go with
No.
that?
We're
Yeah.
talking about how some people that aren't dead seem like they've passed on still.
Yeah.
Can you be dead but not like can you be dead in physical form still?
Vegetative state, maybe.
Yeah, and people need to know what that is too. I saw a joke earlier. Guy was saying, "Watch out for the kangaroos or some. They like to eat people. I don't know. It was some animal that like to eat people." And they said, "Oh, it's okay. Just like to eat vegetables." But
I
they did
see,
the joke wrong because the person was just in a wheelchair. And see, this is why I hate the internet. Or maybe I hate the internet because I'm too literal. Is I will comment on every joke that, like, a real question, like, whoa, why this, or there was a woman she took a picture of someone in a store and said, I asked if it was Mark, if the person's name was Marcus, and she got upset. It was a reference to White Chicks, because the person looked like someone from that movie. And I said, well, what did they say? You know, because that's my response, because I'm expecting this actually happened, and then I feel like if it didn't happen, then the post is stupid. Does that sound right? 'Cause, I mean, even if you're, I think it might have been. Some people say it might have been mocking the person, but I would still rather have that.
Nothing means anything on the internet. That's the other way to look at it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like how people are dying, but they're not really dead. There's like the hoaxes people making videos of.
Yeah.
I mean, I died, but the weird thing it wasn't on the internet. So people just thought I died.
That's unfortunate.
Maybe isn't that weird? I think it's more of a compliment, I guess, because no one, or is it a compliment if someone makes a hoax out of your death at least? Like,
It depends what happens after that.
Make
Right, I
it
was gonna
relevant.
say it's
Yeah.
the after.
Like, are people upset about it? That's everyone fantasizes about being able to go to their funeral because then you can see like who shows up. And
give them flowers,
that's right.
or if I don't know if they're a guy, do they still want flowers?
Flowers are good for everybody.
Flowers are
Okay, so they'll still appreciate that.
yeah.
I felt a little weird after someone did the Toby Keith hoax deaths, and then he died a couple days later. Maybe that's what these people are trying to do. They're trying to, well, I think most of these people, I don't know if they're good people, so maybe they're hoping it happens so they can get the views.
Yeah.
Wait, but Toby Keith didn't die.
Oh, he's dead. He did? Yeah.
I don't know.
He's a country singer.
Right? Isn't that the guy that does like all the alcohol drinking songs? Like
Oh no, he needs to kick. He needs to kick the habit then. If he's having health issues.
He's already got one strike.
well, apparently he's
Yeah.
passed away, and I didn't know. That's why I was confused. But okay, I'm just a fly on the wall. Don't mind me.
You're a Toby Keith fan, though, huh? And they're actual musicians. They're not even fans.
I'm just trying to remember because he had the whatever the drink. It's not. I got friends in low places because that's Garth Brooks, right?
Yeah.
So then it's another drinking song. I don't remember, but it's like the one you always hear at a bar, and it's like everybody's like, "Oh, order another round of this song, whatever the song."
Oh
is.
no! I love this bar.
I love this bar. There you go.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Very catchy. And then he did. I think it was a men's anthem. he did a men's anthem. I want to talk about me because he's like fed up with some women want to talk about themselves. Yeah, maybe that's what. Yeah. Too bad he didn't get a chance to change his views before he passed.
Yeah, it's not sounding good.
It's good to listen to women, you know.
Well, yeah,
right?
thank you. Yeah.
That's why I brought you on here, Sarah. And it's good you're bringing on a man, Sean Kelly, Sarah Gronquist.
Everybody makes contributions. That's right.
That's good. So people don't get it. They're like, that's how Toby Keith thought it wasn't coming his way. He wasn't feeling the love from the both angles there.
Yeah. Well, he's got to work on that himself, I guess. But if he made some money in the meantime, that's all right.
Yeah, it's a little too late for that.
Yeah.
Sorry to disturb the podcast. Anybody see my parking ticket again that I put right on
419.
top of my phone? Yeah, I need the number off of it.
I gotta put it right there.
Yeah. Anyway, keep going. I'm sorry. I'm literally just freaking out a little. Because I just put it here.
It's under. I'm pretty sure it's like under something there.
I can only hope. Go ahead. Sorry.
It was 419 though.
Yeah, I still need to type in a number so I can keep it extended.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't see
It's all right,
anything
guys.
over
Go
here.
ahead. I'm sorry. Literally.
What the hell? Yeah, look under stuff over there.
Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
That was some excitement. How wild do your shows get?
We're a pretty sedate act, I would say. There was a threat of dancing last night, but it didn't happen.
And that wasn't good, right?
That was all right. I think folks came to listen. Yeah.
So would you say I've seen your videos at least.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, how does this?
So
how you two know each other?
I'm in 3 bands right now, maybe 4 bands, and one of them is the Au Contraires, and we just performed last night. Sean is the
Sean's
guitarist in that band. There's a bass player, Steve Brown, and a rhythm guitarist, Claudia Morgan, and we're having a pretty good time. We're gonna play more this summer. So we had a show at the Monkey House, and we had a pretty good crowd. And
yeah, I saw that
it was
Monkey
a lot of
House
fun. Yeah,
video. It looked like people were dancing, but no,
they were dancing in their seats. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so it was.
Yeah.
You were dancing. That's what it was. Found it.
Excellent. Yeah. So that's the band that's the most active right now. But I also play tango music with a couple different groups, and once a year I do.
Dancing there, right?
Yes, that is a lot of dancing. If people go to the YouTube page, they'll see some of the tango events where my friend Sarah Bell and I play, and there are people tango dancing around and around. It's like ice skating. You go around and around the floor.
You need a partner for that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or have you seen anyone do it just solo?
Yeah, but I mean, the swing dancing community has more of a freestyle tradition. Tango community is always partnered, in my experience. Yeah.
Well, I guess you could practice solo. Like you could just go like that, acting like you have a partner, and then lead up to it.
Yeah, people will practice with like a ballet bar.
We have a lot of ballet bar.
Like the long horizontal bar that ballet dancers use to practice. Yeah, so tango dancers will use that sometimes too.
In this building,
you have Alonzo King in here. Is that right? That's really cool.
Yeah. Do you know about Alonzo King?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to see them, but their videos are great.
Oh, I thought that was a person. I mean, I know we have that.
He's a person who leads a troupe.
Because then they call it Alonzo Lions, I think, too.
Yeah.
So that's the name, and then there's the name under it. So ballet bar. Imagine if they had a bar they all hung out at.
But it would have salads and water.
Yeah, they don't eat much, do they?
No.
I've seen a lot of the ballet people here. That is a thing. They got to stay pretty thin, right?
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect. Those folks are stronger than you or I.
Yeah. I mean,
but the weight's got to stay down if you're gonna jump around on stage.
Yeah. I guess they do, because I was trying to decide can you be bigger and do ballet?
Yeah. There's some women out there doing that. Actually, I've seen some men doing it too. But I think it's harder to make a living at it
You still
if you
need a
don't meet
certain
the
weight,
body
though.
stereotype. You know. The,
Oh, okay, so it just hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah. Right.
Because when we say the body stereotype, that means no one's broken the mold. Sort of like how Sports Illustrated isn't just the same women
Right.
anymore, or
Right.
women. Wow. So we could.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bunch of interesting stuff
break
going
that
on
mold,
every day.
like,
Yeah.
Who would, like Lizzo maybe could do ballet?
She's good at figuring out how to do stuff. Yeah. She
But
probably
the problem is the bar. Yeah, kind of. Just, I mean, it's a factual thing. Just think when you go towards a ride, an amusement park.
Yeah. Or an airplane seat.
Well, not anymore, right? Can they change that?
I don't know about that. The last time I flew, it was pretty tight.
And you're not a big
I'm not
person
an
either,
excessively large person.
So, geez, so I usually get caught in the middle. Would it be better for a middle seat for a bigger person?
Yeah, you can flip the armrests up. You know.
It might be stuffed in there, but at least you're stuffed in there. People still, no one's sandwiched.
Right.
I love sandwich. Does sound very good.
Ideally, we'd like comfort for everybody.
What's your favorite sandwich?
Reuben.
Ah,
Absolutely.
Reuben is very good. Reminds me of 90 Day with Debbie. Seen a guy named Reuben.
Oh yeah. Well.
He acts like a sandwich.
He just sits there and doesn't move.
Well, he looks like he's dipped.
Oh, okay, like a French
Wait.
dip.
Oh wait, Reuben, don't you? It's the same thing.
Reuben
as
is like
French
a
dip,
grilled.
Right?
It's a grilled sandwich with some sauce and sauerkraut and pastrami or corned beef hash.
I think it's Thousand Island dressing.
Thank
Something
you.
like that.
It's pretty good.
Fact
It's
check.
almost like a dip
New York
sandwich.
marble rye.
I mean, in the sense of like it's got a lot of sauce. Yeah, and it's buttery on the outside, which is good in the sandwich.
Yeah, I was noticing that. Sean, you're smart.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
I mean, I'm sure Sarah's too, but like,
I think that's
I don't say things about a certain person unless it seems like that's more of what they are. You know? Like I said to one guy in the studio, I said, you seem like a good dad, and the other guy just left. But it's more like, you seem like more of. So, Sean, you college, right? College.
Did I go to college?
And
yeah.
And you seem like you have sort of a doctor vibe.
No,
You were
not a
talking about
doctor.
the ranch there and the pretzels.
Well, I'm concerned about you eating all that ranch dip. You know.
That's nutritionist, or I was downgrading a little bit from doctor. That's
Okay.
nutritionist vibes.
Well, or father vibes.
Yeah,
Make sure
there's
my
a guy
kids
that
don't
cares
eat,
about
yeah.
people. I think that's
Yeah,
fair to say.
yeah. I think that's good.
Yeah, you okay with that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
No, yeah, I mean, I want this, but yeah, you got me thinking about, because guy I know recently had a stroke, and I just seen all the stuff he used to eat, and the drinking and the smoking, and I just wish I would have punched that Jack in the Box out of his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Stuff is
An intervention.
Yeah, it's, you know, that and the cancer's, a lot of stuff
Mm-hmm.
going around. So no, you haven't done. That's not what you've taken in college. Was the nutritionist?
No. I was a philosophy major in college.
Okay, that kind of trickles around, like, 'cause you know about things.
Or I appear to know about them.
Wish I could. Well, you know, the only thing that makes me get away with some of that is having glasses. People think you appear smarter.
You do appear smarter.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think you can
I'm
claim
keeping
that
these
one.
things.
Yeah, you better keep
Even when I can see again, I'm keeping these. Because I suppose it's just like a Band-Aid, you know. I couldn't see very well growing up as well, so just stick these on me until I can see again. I'm keeping these on forever.
You have a prescription, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
just
have
check
a
it.
prescription. So it's
Just check
yeah, I
it.
have a prescription. So it's like a pill. You know,
Yeah.
You only need to take pills for so long.
Well, your eyes are always changing.
Yeah, well, that's because when I'm stoned and not stoned.
You need 2 sets of glasses.
Yeah, those would be the ones on aisle 19. I don't know. People can buy them in stores now. These glasses.
Yeah.
They're called
like
reading
at
glasses.
At Walgreens. Yeah.
That's what these are, reading glasses.
Oh, yeah. So you what is that when someone could have so you can just so they help you so you can read. That's it.
As you get older, your eyes don't focus as well, and so
You like don't need a vision test or anything. You just buy that.
Well, they usually tell you when you're getting a vision test, it's time for reading glasses, but you kind of figure it out.
But you watch your own.
Can't read. So.
It's amazing that people are self-diagnosing themselves these days because the Google.
Yeah, I would call it a community diagnosis because
So you and
all
your
my friends,
friends.
as they got towards the 50s, it's like wow, or even maybe it was mid 40s, right? It's like oh wow, we can't read anymore.
Yeah.
So your friend said, "Hey, we got to talk to you. Your eyesight. Whenever we have you read a book, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But you see pretty well other than that.
Yeah.
You get some reading glasses.
Yeah, that's about right.
And then you're good.
That's it's going pretty well for how can you see right now? Pretty good.
You mean, yeah, regular like 2020? Yeah, I need the glasses to read. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
He came
Yeah,
prepared to do some reading.
Yeah,
Today. We took this very seriously, and we came prepared.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I did that.
We spent a lot of time thinking about this.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
the eyesight does change a lot. I noticed that. Like I feel like I could have seen better in the past, and then all of a sudden, like I take off my glasses and I cannot see anything.
Yeah.
So I feel now I just wear them so I don't get mugged or something.
Because you look smarter.
Well, no, that might help get mugged. I just mean so I could see them coming.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
useful.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't see them coming that day. Well, no, maybe that's what helped when I jumped in these guys' car that mugged me. I was like, I need to actually see these guys. I can't see them very well. I need to jump in the car and then like, whoa, I can see you guys now because I'm nearsighted. It's when you can't see things further away.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's confusing. I get confused on that.
Yeah. So I noticed you took a picture of the building. What do you?
I did, yeah, because
Yeah,
when I'm not playing music, I'm a landscape architect, and
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff
noticed
that
that.
we could be doing with using plants to do stuff, and that building next to you, the federal building, won a bunch of environmental design awards, and I
I
don't
didn't know
see
that.
a tree or a blade of grass or anything over there.
Telling me this thing over here won awards.
Yeah, the building is very sophisticated.
They've there's little plants, I believe.
There's nothing over there. I didn't see anything.
I think if there's like another opening thing by where it looks like
Oh,
there
if you
used
go
to be a
around the
restaurant
corner,
there.
yeah.
There's a little opening. I think they have little plants there. But yeah, I don't know who would go there. I see people walking out of there sometimes. Out
Yeah.
of that entrance.
Maybe it's just for the inside.
That place could use some help though.
Yeah, it's looking a little sad. At the ground level, I mean, I'm sure it's a wonderful building.
What do you think about people that there's more housing being built up? You think that we could use other stuff to be built up instead?
Instead of housing?
Do you think there's maybe enough
No, we got to build housing.
or
I'm quite firm on that
On the
point. We
housing?
got to
Okay.
build more housing. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
are there certain areas where maybe it's like, whoa, too much of this, or you think we could just use it everywhere? Housing.
I'm tempted to take this question seriously.
No, I just say what's on. I just say whatever is on my mind,
Don't
and
do
then
that.
and then
I know. I don't want to like harsh the buzz in here. No, I mean the
Oh,
short story is
yeah.
we should put housing
for
at
it.
transit stations and in the dense urban core, and we should not be building it out on farmland. And that's all you need to know. That's what I say.
That's actually a good answer.
Yeah.
So farmland. So don't
Don't build on the
Don't-
farmland.
build in the Central Valley, but anywhere in the Bay, on the side of the Bay Area is fair game.
Yeah.
because we have no farmland.
Yeah. That's right.
But
I endorse that.
Yeah, housing, just not the housing that's like the jail type of housing. Because we used to have a mini golf place in Redwood City, and then they closed that down to turn it into a women's jail.
Oh, right.
Because the smaller one.
Well, I
Maybe
don't know
a
if you
bigger
could
one.
call that housing. I mean, it's not the primary purpose.
Well, if you're gonna take a child's place to play and hang out, you might as well give him somewhere to stay when he's bad when he gets older.
Well, I don't have a very well defined opinion on that. I'm staying out of that one.
This guy with the jokes, huh? Man. Well, at least we got a joke within 25 minutes.
You know me,
No,
right?
we're a little
Right for the.
serious.
I was
I'm
worried they
sorry.
would. No, no. You two are supposed to be serious as long as you don't run off. I've only had that happen twice in a bunch of years. Yeah. So, let's get in some music.
All right.
So you could impress, say, your girlfriend's tuning in, right?
I hope so.
And you've got your son tuning in.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, nobody knows what a 24-year-old guy is going to do.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, this is one of those shows where, it's good you two had kids. No, I mean you.
Separately.
You two had your own kids separately.
We're pretty good friends, but
Yeah, no, I'm
We're
just
not- we-
thinking the
we
audience
haven't-
could think
yeah,
that.
that's right. That's right.
No, yeah, because I do have my why do people have kids shows, and then you
Yeah.
two seem like good examples of good for you.
Oh.
Good for you.
You passed the test. That's good.
Sorry.
He's listening over there, so you make sure he's tuning in case anything sounds like it needs to be edited.
All right.
Pass.
It's always good.
Sorry.
To have,
Yeah.
Maybe-
No, it's supposed to be going through my hearing aid.
Made
Sorry,
it
guys.
past the censors.
Yeah, something like
good
that.
to have technical support. Well, we could play a tune.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's get in some music here.
Yeah. And you know it by heart, right?
I hope so. Which one is it?
We're gonna do Coquette.
Okay.
I love this song. Can I tell you a little bit about the song?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Well,
It's all about you. Yeah,
so
go for
a
it.
lot of the music we play was popularized by French and Sinchi musicians. We used to call them gypsies, and some people don't like to use that term anymore. The term they use for themselves is Sinchi. So like all the descendants of Django Reinhardt are still living in Europe, and you can go there and study guitar with them, which is actually really cool. There's a whole rebirth of that kind of music from the 20s and the 30s.
I'm gonna have to look up the Sinji.
Yeah. Dennis Chang has some really great stuff about that. If you want to go check him out, he knows his stuff. Oops, shoot! I just screwed this up.
'Cause that's a new word for me.
I know. Well, it was new to me too, but I'm curious, so I wanted to figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is a song that the gypsy jazz folks play a lot, called Coquette. And I guess I'll play it through, and then I'll sing it.
Yeah.
And then we'll call it the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Let me get ready here. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. One day you'll fall in love as I fell in love with you. Someday someone you love will just be fooling around with you. And when you are alone with all your regrets, you'll know, little coquette, I love you. One more time through. One day you'll fall in love as I fell in love with you. Someday someone you love will just be fooling around with you. And when you are alone with all your regrets, you'll know, little coquette, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, so-
Gronquist and Sean Kelly.
Yeah, so we like that kind of stuff. Those are some old songs. Yeah.
And people weren't dancing to that last night.
Yeah, they wanted to. They asked about it, but we couldn't. There wasn't room.
Oh, so it's a small venue.
Yeah. I would actually really like to develop some more dance tunes and play more for dancers because it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotta be nice when people that don't really dance just start moving.
Yeah, I could see heads bobbing out in the audience.
How does it usually start, with a head bobbing?
An outbreak of dancing. Yeah, it's usually the head first, and then the rest of the body. It goes like wildfire.
It takes the first person. I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a couple. It's nice to have.
Oh yeah, because
yeah.
like tango sort of.
Yeah. I guess you would probably do swing dancing to that. I don't know. People dance whatever they want to do. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. People all have their own. So with these tango music, did anyone break off and just do a whatever dance?
They don't.
Oh, yeah.
They could.
Would they be shunned if they did?
No, I mean, so the thing that's interesting about the tango scene is there's a lot of rules. There's a lot of unwritten rules in that community, and it makes it a safe space for people.
Nice.
So there's a good reason for that. Everybody knows what the situation is. When you show up, there's a way to ask people if you want to dance. There's a way to say no if you're tired or you just don't want to dance with someone. There's a whole like framework around that. And there's an order to how you dance around the floor and where you're allowed to do things. And if you follow those rules, it makes it easier for everybody to dance.
You don't mess up with the flow.
Right. So it's very structured.
But it's also all improv, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all improvised.
Highly structured improv.
Yes. I love tango. I think it's fantastic.
Oh, so Sean, you have a different kind of music. It sounds like you're questioning tango dancing.
No, just I don't do tango. I've never done it before. But what I've been informed of is that it's like all improv, right? So
Yeah.
she's actually a tango dancer. That's why I'm double checking. So she's saying it's highly structured, and I'm thinking, but I thought it was all improv.
Well,
yeah,
it's like a chess game, right? So you're in one square, and there are a limited number of directions you can go.
I guess so. There's serious ones.
It's a lot
and
like
then
that.
There's like maybe if there's a tango, sort of like how they have open mics.
Yeah.
Like an open dance tango. Like just try to see what you can do.
Well, we live in an amazing place for dancing because there are strict, traditions like swing and tango, and but then there are all these people that want to blur the lines and break the rules, and there's this whole fusion tradition here where people learn all the different styles and then they just kind of do their own thing.
I'm all about that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Wiseman said, I think it was the guy that got me ordering Vegemite. He said you could dance if you want to.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, I know that guy.
If you don't dance, then you're no friend of mine. You can dance, and then you can dance.
Right.
Did you go to high school with that guy?
No. Actually, I don't know where he is now. I'm trying to find him. But yeah. So in honor of, like we said, people pass on, but it doesn't always mean in physical form. So I ordered Vegemite.
That's right.
Just in case his physical form did pass, I did order Vegemite. And it's not bad. Kind of salty. I tried Vegemite.
It's a while since I had some Vegemite, yeah.
But you've tried it.
I have, yeah.
A little salty.
Yeah, that's all right.
But it can be good. Like, probably not healthy.
Sure.
Right, Sean? Probably not the healthiest. Right?
He doesn't.
Probably not.
I mean, because we mentioned
that.
salt. Really salty.
It always
salt.
depends.
But we need salt also, don't we?
Oh yeah.
It depends, right? So if you're exercising a lot, you need a lot of salt. But if you're sitting around like I do all the time now, desk job, then you want to avoid it.
Yeah.
I think that's how it
okay,
works.
so I thought you were like building stuff.
We draw a lot.
Okay, see this is when the fans will send me messages later as I say stuff, thinking what the certain jobs are.
Right.
So you draw a lot. That's
yeah. So the way I think about it, you've got this idea for a landscape, and you've got to develop the IKEA assembly instructions for that landscape.
Okay.
Right? Like, have you ever bought something from IKEA and they've got like the little man trying to figure everything out?
So you're sort of like the ghostwriter for home improvement shows.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
I like that one with Vanilla Ice.
I haven't seen that one. That's a new one on me.
Lil Jon's got one too. He does crunk music.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So So since you two have kids, both of you, I thought I'd see this thing I saw in the next store and see what kind of advice you could give.
Oh my goodness, next door.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah.
So there was an adult. The kids on the playground. They were throwing stuff at each other, and an adult told them not to. He said, "Stop throwing stuff at each other."
Okay, that's good advice.
And she got upset because the kids ended up filming her and mocking her. And she's saying parents need to teach their kids better. Whoa. What do you two real parents that I've actually met have to say about that?
How old were the children?
They were like, let's see, going for 12s.
Oh, the demon
middle
age.
School. I mean, they sound sophisticated enough to kind of make their own decisions to some degree. So she might have waded into it there.
Yeah.
There's an art to talking to middle schoolers. It's tough.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I go to the park. Dana, she already says, "What are you doing at the park?" I don't look at the kids. I go straight past the kids to the basketball court.
That's good.
I had one kid at the jungle gym say, "Pass me the ball," and I threw the ball. I was like, "Oh shoot!" But I want my ball back, so I'm gonna look over, and she threw the ball back to me. I was like, "Oh my god, well, keep on walking. Leave me alone, kid." I work in a supermarket, so I do get. Yeah, it is weird. I do get kids who are running up to me. I'll pass by a school on the way to the park, and I'll get if it's recess time, they'll run to the fence, say, "Hey, it's the checker guy," or I used to wear a name badge, so they would know my name. Come on, don't do this. Don't do this to me. But yeah, no, I just walk straight to the basketball court. I have a hard enough time with adults at the basketball courts wanting me to play.
You don't want to play, but you go to the basketball court.
I don't feel that secure yet.
Yeah, all right. I hear that.
If
You're on the edge right now, and you'll get in there one of these days.
But if they pressure me into it, or because if it seems like it's a mandatory thing.
What if they need a body? on
You
the
get what
court.
you get.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'll
right.
join in. You
Sure.
get what you get. You know, I'm cool under pressure. I mean, here. Yeah, let's hear another. It reminds me of only accordion person I've had on here was a guy named Donatella.
Oh.
Heard him?
I might know him.
Like a
Does he
little bow
play
tie thing?
4th Street? Or yeah, you might not know.
Dude, it's
This guy who
interesting.
plays 4th Street, who's there quite a bit.
I'm not sure. But I think I got him into that Misfit Cabaret shows.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Have you had Frank here? Oh no, that's
Frank Lucas?
Kat Robichaux, right?
Yeah, Kat.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's great. The Bay Area legend right there.
that's right. That's right.
Well, yeah, let's hear some more music here.
All right. Well, let's pick
Alright.
another one that's a little
Risque? Some more risque, you know?
You want something risque? I don't know if we have anything risque.
Well, before we started, we were talking about, I think, the dildo and vibrator ban in Texas, right?
We're probably not going to go there.
Probably not
Okay.
going there.
That's a little out of our wheelhouse as band.
Oh, that was our
This is
conversation.
a Disney-esque show. We have a family following.
Well, you'd be surprised what Disney has these days. That's why it's called Disney Plus.
That's right.
'Cause you might hear some cuss words on Disney.
Yeah, well, you know. So yeah, do you want to do C2 Ball?
Sure, whatever you want. Yep, that
So-
one can accompany because we just did it.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Sure, that'll-
Disney's
sure
got a
follow all
challenge, you
these
know. They've got to
letters.
reinvent themselves, and it's risky.
They need you to.
Ah, yeah. Are we the focus group that Disney needs? I don't know about that.
I'm gonna hashtag Disney.
All right, put that in there. Give me the first chord because I always need to find mine.
Well,
Oh, it's the last
you
eight,
want,
right?
do you want, what do you want to start with the intro? Then it
Yeah.
would be.
Thank you. That's wonderful. All right, we'll see how this goes.
All right.
What? Oh, well, I should say something about this song.
Yeah,
huh?
why don't you?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
sure.
Since we have time to fill. So, famous soprano saxophone player in New Orleans, Sidney Bechet, wrote this beautiful tune called Si tu vois ma mère. And if you go look it up, somebody later wrote lyrics because he wrote it as an instrumental. And then people wanted to sing it. So they wrote some lyrics in French, and the lyrics are a little bit confusing. It's like a stream of consciousness about this guy and the last time he visited his mother and all the things he saw, like her flowered dress and the garden and all this stuff. So there's no story there. It's
Okay.
are we with his mother? Yeah. No. So this song, I think the essence of it is homesickness.
Oh,
So I was like, I'm not gonna sing those lyrics. I wrote some new lyrics for it that I really like to sing. So we get to do it in English. Yeah.
She wrote it. Lyrics.
It's a tough key for me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Almost every night when the moon goes down, I am on my way to another town, and the echo of the bandstand fades to gray. In the dim light of the bus, this old photograph of us reminds me that I must return again one day. I've been so long away in the amber glow by the riverside where the whippoorwill sings a foolish pride. My sweet mother waits for the ending of the day. The road sings keep going. There's a little more.
So what did you do there?
By the riverside, in the amber glow, where the whippoorwill cries of foolish pride, my sweet mother waits for the ending of the day. Coda. Will she still be there when I climb the garden stair? I've been far too long away. Very nice, thank you. Thank you. It's good enough so that we poured a little more dip.
Yeah, I was hoping
That's a
you'd see
compliment.
that. I actually said that.
So if you don't mind, I'll add a couple of. You have some comments from the internet.
Oh, really?
What a voice!
Oh,
I'm dancing
thank you.
over here on my own.
Oh, thank you so much.
And then another one, I played with Sean in my old band from 04 to 06. He plays bass on our first album, Small World.
Okay.
Who did you play?
I don't play bass. I'm not exactly sure.
I wonder if they're thinking of someone
Yeah, I
else.
think they're confusing with something.
Are they? Okay.
Sounds like there's a good bass player out there, though.
It's always good to be connected.
Plays bass on her first album. Okay.
That's not me.
Not you, huh? All right.
It's always good to be connected. Like, you have a look and a name that connects to probably not a lot of people, but the right people.
Well, you're talking about after somebody passes, right? Maybe that's one of mine.
Wait, what?
A
People that
past
came out
life?
of past life or something.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
prior
for us,
identity?
No. Like, I get, I didn't realize I'm pretty sure Tom Hanks' son until a lot of people mentioned it to me.
Oh, I could see that.
So,
I could see that.
I mean,
Okay.
and he's still alive. So you
And he's around here. He's local.
Yes.
just can't find him.
I don't know where he is.
And his manager won't tell me anything either. So that gave me very vibes like one of those boats. And
Oh, yeah.
Someone's rowing it for me. What is that called? A gondola?
Gondola. Yeah.
Gondola. Yeah, that gave me those kind of vibes. I mean, it's like you're bringing the good music back because reminds me when I was watching like AMC and I would hear that kind of music.
There was a golden age of American songwriting, yeah. And then everything changes. It's all right.
Bringing Sophia Loren and Raquel Welch back. I had to name women because it's International Women's Month.
Sure. That's
And,
that's fair.
For some reason, yeah, we need to come back because I was watching TV and the women are announcing like Jessica Simpson.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's a woman. We need a celebrate. Just like Taylor Swift. You can't bash the ladies.
That's
cool.
right.
But Taylor Swift's more relevant.
Yeah.
Who are some women that you really look up to?
Do you mean present day women
or I guess as the holiday
I'm
month
such an old
is occurring,
genre.
I mean, one that you feel like inspires.
Oh man, you're gonna get me in trouble. You're gonna get me in trouble here.
It's okay.
I like Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
I think she's a pretty astonishing person, you know? I mean, in terms of owning her own stuff and controlling her destiny and doing what she wants to do, that's inspirational.
Yeah, no, she definitely counts.
You know, she re-recorded her whole back catalog because she didn't want to be under the thumb of the people that had the rights to the songs first time around.
She's under a label and yet still so independent minded. That's how you know you're doing good when they don't want to lose you.
Yeah. I admire people who are good people who find a way to do what they want to do, you know, while doing no harm. But you got to get out there in the world and do what you're put here to do, I say.
And that's music.
For some of us, yeah. Yeah. For Taylor Swift, I think we think so, yeah.
What else she knew that those are her limits right there is music. This is what I'm limited to, so I've got to do the best I can do at it. I can't really see her in like movies or like stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I haven't
So
seen
she
her do
really
any of
knows
that.
Right? Yeah,
music.
no, she did. She did the best she could do, and still doing it. Music.
And she chooses who to go out with. She's like, well, I mean, that's her job too. Her job seems to be choosing who the media is going to see her going out with.
Right.
Genius.
Yeah.
I could uplift her too. Yeah.
Look at poor Kate Middleton. I'm gonna put a shout out in support of Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, who's been hounded by the press. Well, that's the job she signed up for, maybe, but that poor woman. I hope they all feel bad now that she has a cancer diagnosis.
So, when I see posts talking about, like you're talking about, I watch the screen more than I talk to people because I talk to people too much because I have a customer service job. People say, "Oh, she shouldn't be forced to talk about her health condition." Is she forced?
Right.
I mean, are they forcing this?
Yeah.
So you feel bad that they're
Well,
pressuring her.
it's
to talk
human
about it.
nature, you know. I mean, she did join the family business, but
I guess she feels like it's easier if she talks about it.
yeah,
Since they're hounding her about it so much.
right.
Well, hope she makes it through.
Yeah, I don't know if I admire her per se, but I feel
I
bad
can't
on
remember
her
what
behalf
movies
that she
she's
was.
been in, but what last movies has she been in?
Oh, she's married to the Prince of Wales.
Oh, I thought she was like
Kate Middleton.
that Markle, where she's been in.
Oh,
No,
Meghan
no,
Markle.
she's not Meghan Markle.
I thought she was like her, where she's a royal and she's been in.
I don't think she had
no,
a
not
film
the whole
background. Yeah. No, I
Okay,
think she's
so she's probably more of an innocent then, like Princess Di.
maybe so. I don't know. I think once you get in, you're stuck. You know.
So, oh,
A wide-ranging conversation today. That's good.
Aaliyah, she was a great woman.
Princess Di.
Aaliyah, but yeah, Princess Di too. But
yeah.
I was thinking of dead one because I didn't want to say Princess Di again because she's also dead and her last name is Di. So,
That's true.
So it sounds like you should change the topic when it comes to. But Aaliyah, yeah, rest in peace. But she can be around past when R. Kelly is locked up.
Yeah.
Be more free. Yeah, Aaliyah. Who else? Some great women out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank a woman today. Oh, thank you.
Oh, we
coming.
should thank the other woman in the room too. She's.
Oh, she doesn't have her ears on. Thank you, Dana.
Yeah, there you go.
She must have her ear.
You did your duty. That's
She's
all
good.
right.
She makes dinner.
That's an important task that women often cover. I
Yeah,
gotta say.
women are. Because I've cooked in restaurants and I don't like cooking.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's nice that men are become more known for that, but women are actually known for cooking dinner.
Right.
And it's more than just like, make me a sandwich. Thank you for making that sandwich.
Thank you. That's right.
So
Appreciation makes the world go round.
Yeah, so you two have pets too.
Yes.
Not I. She
No?
has pets now.
Are you petless?
I'm petless.
Oh.
Let's work on that.
I have 2 dogs and a snake.
Okay, so you definitely don't have guinea pigs, that's for sure. If you got a snake, yeah, just 2 dogs.
You don't want to
and a
know
snake.
what's in the freezer, probably, but
Yeah,
we take care of the snake.
I'm more
yeah.
offended when people eat guinea pigs.
Oh yeah,
I
that's a
wouldn't
whole
want to
thing.
see a snake doing it, but I suppose
It's a whole thing.
You know, I would just don't tell me. They say don't look, don't tell. But yeah, I know they. So just snakes and 2
And dogs, yeah, it's pretty mainstream.
So I was told earlier. I just found this out today that cats, because I said, no, my cat's pretty sexy. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
And she goes outside. I'm like, man, I gotta put that bell around her so she doesn't attack other animals, and so the dudes don't try to holler at her. But I was told from Dana, because she's smarter, that animals. So I don't know if this includes dogs. They only go after someone that's fertile. Is that right?
They can. I think they can.
Is that
tell.
right? Only if the person's fertile.
It's true for dogs for sure.
So it's true for dogs too, because
Yeah.
it sounds like it's true for cats.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, I don't know as
Wow.
much about cats.
I had no idea.
Well,
Till
there's an efficiency to
today.
the process.
Wow.
That's
I had
how
no
it
idea.
goes, you know.
So let's get into another song, and then so first we get a fan question here.
A fan
I suppose this
question.
one would be for the Sarah because this is your job as a landscape architect. What is the design process? And then we'll get into a song.
Oh my goodness. Well, there's a very well defined design process. You start with figuring out everything you can about the site. It's very important. And then you come up with a big idea. And then you test it against the budget. And then you make the IKEA assembly instructions. And that's the process, pretty much. I mean, if you're doing a large project, if you're doing a backyard garden, it can be a lot more exploratory and poetic. But the projects that I work on, we pretty much, you know, we're getting it done.
I think a lot of things are simpler for you. Same time.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've been doing that job a long time.
It's good to have a career.
It is good to have a career. Yeah.
Have a job.
I like my job.
Yeah, well,
I recommend it. I gotta say, I recommend it if you're a person who's curious and wants to be a generalist.
I didn't get the first two parts of what you said right when I went for not the planning part out right and the budget. Oof.
Well, it's not easy.
I was
yeah.
way off of what kind of budget I was going to get, and I just went, oh, I'm stuck.
Did you do a garden? Are you
no,
doing your
no, I
backyard?
work in a supermarket.
Oh, right.
So there's plenty of food around.
That's good. That's a
And
perk.
Plants and flowers,
Yeah.
bulbs, seeds.
Yeah. Most of them are dead. But they haven't passed on. All right.
They're
so,
still with us. Do you want to do J'attendrai?
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right.
It's fine. I can
That'll
accompany that
work
one.
here. Another one out of the French manouche tradition. And, you know, for a long time I didn't want to sing in French because it didn't feel authentic. And then I was just like, there's so many songs that are so great that are in French. And so we just do it.
the cultural appropriation thing.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a Swedish girl, and there's not that much Swedish swing music that is out there to cover, I gotta say.
As long as you're showing support.
Yeah.
That's all that
Yeah, I
matters.
salute the French for the beautiful.
And as long as
culture
you're not
you've developed.
ruining the song, that's all that matters.
Well, everybody's got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you did great. Look forward to it.
Excellent. Oh, so I made a note of this because I always get so confused.
You play it, then sing it, and then
Yeah.
cut it.
Maybe I'll take a solo
Yeah.
just to use up some time.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. I appreciate Sean Kelly very much today because he's providing excellent support.
He's famous.
A minimum of glory.
His
Personally.
look and name alone has made him popular.
It's true.
There we go.
That's true. Get some fan mail for Sean Kelly. That's what I'd like to see. All right. You ready? 1, 2. 1, 2. J'attendrai les jours et la nuit, j'attendrai toujours ton retour. J'attendrai car l'oiseau qui s'enfuit vient chercher la pluie dans son nid. Le temps passe encore, embêtant tristement dans mon cœur si lourd. Et pourtant j'attendrai ton retour. temps passe un coup en battant tristement dans mon cœur si lourd. Et pourtant j'attendrai, tendrai tout. J'attendrai, j'attendrai.
All right.
Excellent support on the fly. Thank you, Sean. I changed my mind halfway through the song.
It all worked.
So there was a question
there with me.
actually for the Sean. What do you think about the P Diddy? Well, hold on, no, no. That's me. Okay. Hopefully that's wrong, Sean. We don't need those kind of questions. But there is another one. What would you do if you won the $1 billion lottery? Because it's $1 billion now.
Oh wow, that's a lot of money.
Break it up and give it $1 million. Give $1 million away to whatever that is. 10,000 people, 100,000 people.
Whatever the math
You
is.
wouldn't want it.
Well, I'd keep a piece for myself, but the lottery.
Maybe they could work for
The
you.
lottery is something I particularly don't like because it does one of the worst things, as far as I'm concerned, which is take the money from the people and concentrate it into one individual, and that's a huge problem in our society right now. So I'm not particularly a fan.
And a lot of times they mess up with the money.
It doesn't make you happier to win the lottery. A lot of people, it wrecks their lives. Yeah.
I'd like to see what it's
True.
like.
You want a chance to wreck your life with a lottery win?
I would like that
Yeah.
chance.
I mean, the benefit to the economy if you cap the lottery at 1 or 2 million and had 1,000 winners as opposed to one would be actually pretty significant.
I know what it's like to not have, so
Yeah.
I would like to see what it's like, and then if it doesn't work out, I can bounce back.
There you go.
That's right.
And so Sarah, what has been your favorite landscape design project you've worked on?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm so happy there are a lot of people that want to talk about landscape design. That's
They
cool.
Googled you.
Oh, well. I got to work on a Buddhist retreat center up in Cazadero. And the thing that was so cool, number one, working with Buddhists is awesome because they never get upset about anything. And number two, they wanted to build really beautiful, long-lasting, high quality. They wanted us to build for 1,000 years. So we used really lovely materials, and everything was done beautifully, and that was a great project.
Yeah, because no one has 1,000 years, so you got to speed up the process.
That's what meditation is for, right?
In other words, monks are not cheap.
Well, they wanted to build something that was going to be,
It's going to last.
Yeah,
There's a
something
guy
that had
called,
timeless.
Methuselah, I believe. He didn't even make it that long, and I think he's the oldest living person.
I forget. What was his count? Was it 100 years?
I wasn't around. Was it 100?
I thought you went to high school with him.
No, he died before. I went to high school in '95. He was a couple of years before that. I was still in that middle school.
All right, you missed it.
It didn't work out very well. People called me Banana Man.
Middle school is rough on a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to get through it.
Oh, good. Did you get bullied in middle school?
I did. Yeah, my kids did too. I think everybody gets bullied.
So that's nice. You know what it's like.
Oh yeah.
So you could go back to school and take on their bullies because you don't put up with that stuff.
It's complicated. It's
Can't talk
complicated.
about
Yeah.
Well, there's probably a song for it.
I should write a song about that. Yeah, how much I'd love to punch some kid in the nose.
Well, I watched Step Brothers. They went back in time.
Oh yeah.
Not back in time, but mentally back in time. They went back and took on their bullies.
And how'd that work out?
Pretty good, I think. They, from what I believe, I think they had a helicopter and it landed right on the school lawn, and they took on about, I think, 20 kids. So that counts as a full-grown adult, I think.
Yeah. That's the fantasy. But then I don't know. Have you gone to a high school reunion?
No, I don't think I want to.
You got to do it once, because a lot of times people grow up and they're much nicer.
Okay, I was invited to one. There was a Moldavite. Yeah, he was a guy. I think he invited me to high school reunion. Maybe I'll go check it out.
I'd say there's a high potential of redemption at high school reunion. It's worth going once just for that. Just for that.
I just think with social media, do people really still need to go to high school reunions? I mean, if you want to know us, we're on social media.
Well, not everyone's on social
Yeah. I know a bunch of people that are not.
media. Yeah, exactly.
One time there was one, and it was a high school reunion, and they met at a place called Blue Chalk. It was in Palo Alto. I looked in the window, and I don't know. I gave up and didn't go in.
Yeah.
It costs money too.
Oh yeah, well that's rough.
So I was just looking at them. Didn't feel like going in.
Waving through a window.
Yeah, I don't even know if they saw me. I checked in with someone that said, "Yeah, I came by."
Yeah, you were there. You gave it a try.
It should be rewarded. Like it's your reunion. Why are we paying for this?
Well, some people want to go.
Okay. So if you
That's
want to,
true.
so the
Some
thing
people
is, if
wanna
you want to
go.
go, you'll pay. Is that, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would go. They could make it a lot simpler. I would go to a high school reunion picnic at a park. It's simple.
That's a great idea. Everybody's BYOB. You hang out.
Yeah. Why do they have to think? Oh, what are we gonna do? We got to get a venue. Just get a park, and you don't even need to pay for it. You could snag a park bench and a barbecue pit before anyone else gets it.
Yep.
Simple.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Plus, I have too many stories people don't want to hear. They got their stories, and I was in special ed.
Mm-hmm.
Different stories like timeout. We go into a room, close the door, and stare at a corner.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's not the same stories. The on-call therapist was weird. Actually, no, it was kind of cool at times, Because if it was like, hey, you're acting out, you need to go to timeout. Like, yeah, but mentally, I don't really feel there. Wink, wink. Rather have some therapy right now.
Well, that's a good thing if they have support services in schools, because you don't know what kids are dealing with. There's Berkeley. There's a bunch of kids at Berkeley High that are homeless, for one thing.
They could use that,
Yeah,
I had
and school's the stable place for them.
I had a therapist. She was from Africa, but the West Side. So I think the West Side is where the white folks are from.
I don't know.
She had that accent, though. So.
Like a British kind of accent.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's probably going to be a long story to try to figure out how those encounters happen.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot going on.
Yeah, there's there's a song about that, right?
I don't know
There's always
a
a
song
song
about
about it, but what do you
that. We don't have one. Do you want to do?
Not about Africa, not yet.
No, we don't know any Toto. We got to add that one. Do you want to do Louisiana Fairy Tale?
Sure.
All right.
No, whatever you like.
I love being in charge. That's great.
Yeah, I have to run my health again.
Did I pull it up yet? I didn't. I just like to have it. I know the words. I just like to have it here. Do you want a solo on this one?
Well, and then you'd have to accompany me, I guess.
Yeah, but that's all right. I can do that.
So.
Sean's doing a solo?
Well, he should.
Okay.
I can if she wants me to. I can certainly try.
Humble. Okay.
We're gonna change it up a little bit here and see what happens.
Oh boy.
I brought it because I wanted to hear a Sean solo.
Oh well, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Guess I better come through.
So I guess I'll sing the first one,
Okay.
and then I'll jump on. Do you want to do a half form?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that
so
long
you'll-
enough to get going?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. Whatever.
Okay.
I'll just bang something out. I think.
That's right. That's
Bang
what we
it
usually
out.
do.
Can you bring your mic down towards your guitar while you play?
Sure.
Just give you a little bit more volume on it. Thank you.
Oh,
How's
that's
that?
good. We all
better?
want that.
Yeah, or even point it down some too. Thank you. Whatever you can do. I know. Hard to keep it up. Hard to keep it down. What's going
That's what
on?
they say.
I know. Sorry.
I thought these
All
twist-
right.
these don't twist.
The show's going back that route.
Is that good enough?
That's good. Thank
No,
you.
yeah, this is a variety show. Before we were talking about how plenty shows with the cannabis and the sex. This is a variety here.
That's right. Well, you know,
I didn't even explain what the variety was. Yeah, let's get into the song there.
all right. Should we just start at the beginning since we don't have everybody here? All right. Yeah. And then I'll pick it up after the first time I go through.
Sure.
1, 2, 1, 2. The dew is hanging diamonds on the clover. The moon is listening to the nightingale. And while we're lost in dreams, the world around us seems like a Louisiana fairy tale. The breeze is softly singing through the willows as hand in hand we stroll along the trail. And love is at its height, enchanting us tonight like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is it real, this fascination? Are my arms holding you fast? Can you feel the temptation? Or can this be heaven at last? Keep dreaming with your head upon my shoulder, and don't awake until the stars grow pale. The world is at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Is it real, this fascination? Are my arms holding you fast? Can you feel the temptation? Or can this be heaven at last? Keep dreaming with your head upon my shoulder, and don't awake until the stars grow pale. The world is at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. The world is at our feet, the picture is complete, like a Louisiana fairy tale. Great, thank you, Sean. That was
Nicely
great.
done.
So yeah,
And what brought about this song, Louisiana Fairy Tale?
well, that's a whole thing. There's a whole
Risque, huh?
What?
Oh, you know, there's a minstrelsy vaudeville tradition that makes us uncomfortable today because there's a lot of stereotypical tropes that were part of that whole culture.
Oh.
But there are a lot of songs about being homesick for the South and Southland culture, and some of them are beautiful songs, and we still want to sing them. So.
Okay, so it does sound serious. So the uncomfortable part could be what breaks the barriers. Right?
Yeah. Well, for
What's
example, this
this natural
song,
thing?
the original lyrics refer to being on a plantation.
Ah, okay. So
Like,
Racial.
you know, a romantic evening walking around a white couple, and they don't get into the whole infrastructure that's making that possible, right? So So we changed the lyrics because we want an uncomplicated, beautiful love song, but that history is still
That's right,
there.
I had no idea.
History is
Listening
still
to your song.
there, and it's important to be aware of all that. But we try to do better.
Good thing we broke it down then.
Yeah. Well, it's an interesting song.
Have you been to Louisiana?
I never have.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah.
What's your favorite place to visit?
In New Orleans or just anywhere?
No, I was just going for anywhere.
Oh my God. Well, you should answer that.
Should I answer that?
Sure.
Oh, we've been going down to LA a lot lately. I'm really enjoying doing that. There's so
Okay.
much stuff to do down there, and
See, that's why I didn't say any other country or state, because just leave it open there.
yeah, right.
LA, huh? So you.
Well,
you're a
it's
California
easy.
girl.
Yeah, you run down there, you do a couple amazing things, and then you run back up.
Okay, yeah, it is nice because I find that if I'm motivated, I could drive there,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't feel motivated to drive past. I feel like I would fall asleep.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Sean, where's your favorite place to be?
Bathroom?
See, that's why I totally left it open.
I do enjoy visiting the bathroom. It's true.
I don't know. Depends on the
Oh my.
type of bathroom you got to do, right?
Oh yeah, it matters. Absolutely.
Because I find if I gotta go, which one's number 2? Is that to sit down?
Yeah, it's a sit down.
I don't want to hold that in, and then sometimes that could be a nuisance because you got things to do, and if you're relaxing too much, now you're here too long, and then someone might have to use the restroom. But it's cool. It's relaxing.
Yeah.
If no one's around, no one's gonna come over. It's probably the best experience.
It's productive private time.
I can't plan out, so that's why if I gotta go to the number 1, where you stand up.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I don't want to discriminate, but I usually stand up doing it. Do you? I like holding it in, even if I gotta go, because I feel like that's when it's relaxing. Because when you finally gotta go, that is a refreshing feeling. Like, oh gosh, it's amazing. How do you feel versus 1 and 2, bathroom wise, since it's so enjoyable?
Well, I'm not sure. I guess I've never really ranked it.
Do you have a favorite bathroom?
That's actually a good
type,
question.
We were talking about the 1s and 2s. Do you have a favorite place to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, there probably are some better than others.
There
My
used to
house
be-
is okay, but there are better
Yeah.
than my house, definitely.
It's actually kind of like who's got the best bathroom in San Francisco? Because there's some beautiful, amazing bathrooms.
You know, the one here was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, it was really clean.
Oh,
I
I
was
didn't see
not.
it.
I expected a bar bathroom,
Yeah.
like not particularly pleasant. It was actually fun.
Caught us on a good day. I do think we probably have the best of the studio bathroom. There's a place called the Mutant. It's not there anymore. It used to be a studio place. Like, oh man, no lock. Bad. The seat it rocks back and forth. It's good if you got an itch on your butt. But yeah, so
You are correct about our bathrooms. They are booked halfway through this year. That's how well they're in demand here in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and in fact, if this one's not working for you, we'll even have a guy escort you to a better bathroom.
That's valet service.
One time, I had that experience, and I found like a plastic cup with beer still inside it. So it was like I had a drink, and I had to use the restroom too. You don't. There used to be an app for rating public restrooms.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. That's not still around, isn't it?
And I don't think so.
Somebody showed that.
Or
to
at
me.
least I got a new phone since.
Should be around. Sounds very
Yeah,
useful.
no, I remember somebody showed that to me.
I'll look it up.
The number 1 app for about number 2.
There you go.
That's the tagline.
And then,
That's pretty
and then you
good.
just see that
Yeah,
mic.
We'll work on that one.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, see, we got some questions for you there. We
More
got
questions.
we got this would be for the Sarah. How long have you been a sculptor?
Oh, well, that is digging back into the mists of time.
Good. All right.
That's fine. That's fine. So I grew up in a very small town in rural western New York, Jamestown, New York, near Chautauqua Institution. And I just really wanted to get to places where people were doing, cultural things, more city things. So I went away to college, and I picked a college that had a bronze casting foundry, because that sounded like the coolest thing I could possibly imagine. And so I got to do that for a while, and it's really fun. And then once you get out of school, it's harder to figure out how to pull all those resources together. It's hard as a single person to find, a studio with bronze casting facilities. So that was pretty much the end of my sculptural career, but it kind of translated into the landscape design. I still think about that stuff in a similar way.
Now that's something I didn't know. So now I wonder what kind of did you do one of those things where you put your hand here and then the thing swirls around and there's like a clay thing on?
Oh yeah, you mean like the rubbery casting things that people do?
I know there was
slip
the word
casting.
casting was involved.
Slip casting, yeah. No, we were doing you make something out of clay, and then you make a big fat plaster mold on the outside of that, and then you crack that apart and you bind it back up together, and then you pour metal into it.
Okay.
So that's a little more, exciting.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
a little
gonna
more
go
exciting.
to you when I need my urn done. And I have 4 years left.
Yeah.
What is okay? It might be still for that. What initially inspired you to pursue this art form?
I give a lot of credit to Looney Tunes. We talked about it a little bit last night. A lot of these songs, if you're a certain age, you heard them first on
This music
cartoon.
is good for that. Yeah.
Yeah, because the cartoons were made when that was still culturally relevant, and I like those old songs.
Pepe Le Pew vibes.
Yeah, right. He's the French influence there.
So
it gives me a happy feeling. I just really like it. It's a simpler time, a more innocent time.
yeah, because in Looney Tunes they took on a lot of torture, and they were very peaceful about it still.
Yeah.
Like Sylvester.
I'm so listening to this.
When
Somehow I know the Barber of Seville's coming in here somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Like Sylvester, not Stallone, the cat.
Yeah.
Would always
Not
try
the
to.
70s disco band either.
Wow, I know you're older. Wow, you're older than
We
me,
got
I
that
guess.
reference.
I don't know that one.
It's gonna go.
When he used to always try to attack Tweety.
Yeah.
Tweety would just bad putty tat, but wasn't like swear words or it was like it wasn't trying to I'm gonna murder you. It was just like bad putty tat.
Yeah.
It was very peaceful, and even the Roadrunner with the Wile E. Coyote, when he would get knocked over the head with the Acme, the
Anvil.
Anvil, yeah.
Yeah.
It would just
that's right.
he would actually peaceful vibes. You would actually see stars around his head. So there was a lot of meditation, peace, very tranquil, even through the bad times.
Well, and they're going to come back in another 20 minutes. It's not like anybody ever dies on that
they
show.
always come back,
yeah.
I think that Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny even made peace.
Well, even Wile E. Coyote turned into an accordion once a while, once a rock.
That's right.
landed on him.
They
It
did
was,
have some accordion jokes in that show. Yeah, that's true.
Well, and then we had Animaniacs.
It would have been fun to do sound for cartoons back in the.
They had amazing composers and orchestras for that. Carl Stalling and I'm gonna space out on this guy's name. The guy that wrote Powerhouse is one of my favorite composers. I don't know. I've got to learn that song, but
So you both do jazz music, Sean and
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
okay. This could be for both of you, I guess. It says, how would you describe jazz music?
Whoa.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the word game.
I guess it is.
Yes.
We're gonna do
Go
it as
for
a
it.
word game. It's like a game you get to play with other people. That's what I like about it. If you sit around in your living room by yourself, that's okay. But if you get together and play music with other people, then you can make each other laugh and surprise each other.
Like sitting around in a room with pajamas.
Whatever you want.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes me back to when we had a nudist
Oh yeah.
on here a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
She
you
was
a
good.
nudist?
We did?
Yeah,
that
Kelly.
was the one I was blindfolded for, sorry.
Yeah. No, she had to put clothes on for the show. But see, it says A back. Is that different than the
Yeah,
ACAP, the all cops thing?
ABAC.
what's that?
It's actually not a word. It's a flow chart. We go A B A C.
Those are notes.
Yeah.
I'm totally tagging now because I see that A cab all the time. I'm going for a back. I'm gonna take a picture of that because that is, I don't know, dude.
Getting your flow going?
That is.
You are the flow
I've
max?
seen that one. Yeah. How do you think jazz influenced popular culture?
Well, it was the dominant culture for a long time. I mean, if you think about
Jazz was illegal at one point, right?
Yeah,
It was
but then
sort
in
of
the 40s and the
underground, and then
50s.
came up, and then became
It was even called
fuel for
French music.
Hollywood
It
and
was kind of like,
stuff. So,
ooh, you can
Right.
only play it in the.
yeah, it depends when you
roadhouses.
ask. Like, what's the time period?
and then it became avant-garde, and then it's anything you want it to be, I guess.
I got one. What kind of music or musicians or who do you not like?
Oh,
Come
that's
on, let's
not
do it.
fair.
Who do you not like? I mean,
that's not fair.
I would
We're
would say it,
supportive.
but I don't
We're
want to make
supportive of
make
everybody.
us look bad here. I want to give it
I
floor.
don't
to
know.
you
Is there
two.
anybody that I don't like that I'd be willing to name?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
know
want
about
to
that.
venture into that one because music is so
Well,
subjective.
it doesn't have to be
I
the
don't
local
know.
scene here.
I mean, the truth is that I like almost everything out there. I'm
There's
very,
some stuff you don't
very
like.
big-eared. I don't like.
Milli Vanilli, I never really liked.
Really?
them. Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't really into
I
it.
don't even mind that so much. I don't.
Yeah, they got a bad rap. I mean, it's so. I mean, because I listen to music nowadays, and it makes me appreciate Milli Vanilli. Because they were somebody.
Yeah.
Sure, they were dancing, but they weren't singing those songs. They had real singers that never put their music out there except for these two guys. So to me, that's more talent than a lot of mainstream people we see these days. I mean, they're actually, I mean, they had real voices that weren't put out there. They just want to give it to these guys, so it seems fair.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's where
Maybe I'm
music
thinking of
is
the
a
two
business.
guys because they didn't actually perform the songs.
but those guys didn't want to, I guess, right? I mean, they could have fought for it.
I
If
guess,
it was in the
yeah.
contract. They could have said no.
At the end, they actually had a lawyer that tried to get them trained so they could show that they could possibly do it, and they couldn't.
Yeah.
And so
The real
that
guys?
was like
Oh,
that
you're
was
talking
like
about-
that was their defense,
You're talking about the Milli Vanilli guys couldn't do it.
right? Because they actually had their lawyer try to get them trained so they could go in and perform it live, and then so they could kind of go, well, we had some background
They had very
singers
soft
and
voices.
did this, but it was
Yeah.
us.
And they could sing. They just couldn't go deep like the real guys.
Oh, they couldn't do it at all. Even the one guy ended up ending his life. This has been a very uplifting show.
Wow, we keep
You know
coming
what?
back
And that
around.
was sad for me because I
Yeah,
liked
sad for
those
him,
guys
too.
because it made me appreciate both sides. The only times I saw the original guys was Maury Povich before he resorted to just DNA tests, and he went from guess if it's a man or a woman, and then guess who the original is. Oh, forget it. I'm bringing them on anyway. kind of spoiled the surprise there. He should have done like that show, but for those guys. Guess who could be the real singers? And then after a while, he brings them out.
Mm.
You know, I'm starting to think maybe looks were important back then.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's.
You think so?
Because they thought these guys were like they were model looking and they had the
They looked the part.
they had they had like the men boobs. With
They were
the
chiseled.
pecs.
Yeah.
So
Pretty chiseled.
I guess looks were a big thing back then. That's why the real guys couldn't
Yeah.
make it. I guess.
Yeah,
So-
we don't. Do we even know what the real guys look like?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Look them
Well,
up.
there was
there.
like 6 of them or something too. It wasn't just 2.
Hmm.
They could not dance either.
Oh
No
yeah.
dance moves. So they gave up. Like honestly, if anyone out there wants to make music and let me dance to it, I will be glad to do it.
Huh, all right. Putting it out there.
Yeah, if you don't want to,
Should we do it right now?
Yeah, there's
sure,
room.
you're gonna have.
There's
There's,
room right
there's
there.
not gonna be a surprise though. You're already singing it. I'm talking about if somebody doesn't want to be known,
Hmm.
just put it out there. Okay, I think we got another song here.
Do you want to do Jitterbug Waltz?
Whatever you
Put
want.
the-
Sure.
All right, let's do that. I think it would
You're
be
just
nice.
gonna play it, right? Because there's no vocals.
There's no. Yeah, we'll just play it.
Okay.
I'll play the whole thing and then I'll take a solo and then we'll take it out.
Whatever you want.
That sound
Sounds
okay?
good. Okay.
The show that we did last night got us a little screwed up because we were gonna have a violin player and then she got sick and she couldn't come. And so we had to redo all of our arrangements at the last minute. But it was all right.
It worked.
It was fun.
Show business.
It's just for
That's how it
fun.
goes.
I mean,
Show did go on.
That's the
Yeah.
show business.
well, all right. So this is a Fats Waller tune called Jitterbug Waltz. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I guess I'll go again. want to do the outro?
The outro. Oh,
We don't have to.
oh no, wait, I'm confused.
No, all right,
Oh,
never mind.
sorry.
That's the end. we need our other rhythm guitarist
I got some-
to finish
I got
that.
some
I think.
dip on my pants there.
Oh man! Well, we weren't looking.
You mentioned the health thing earlier, and I realized I'm eating this so I don't have to eat anymore. I have finished the entire jar. I'm not gonna buy another one.
All right. Well, it's easy. You just leave it here too. No
He's off the
leftovers.
ranch.
No.
There you go. And that was the Bundy Ranch. I had that guy on my show once. Bundy Ranch.
Oh, don't know that guy.
Not what I expected.
Yeah.
So people want to know.
People want to know.
And I relate to this because I've had 3 guitars get stolen, and I was like, okay,
yeah.
I'm giving up. It's not meant for me. How do you? Well, yes, Sean first. How do you take care of your guitar? They said describe it. I think.
I store it in the case.
I never leave an instrument in the car. Never.
Oh yeah. Well,
Never.
no,
Never.
You keep it in the house in the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're good.
I don't take it on BART.
Not even with you holding it. You just don't.
No,
feel
I don't.
safe?
Yeah, I would only drive.
Okay, because
You get attached, you know. You get attached to your instrument. Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
even
don't
bring
have
my
to buy
cat on
another
board.
one.
You have more than one.
Yeah.
But you don't want to. You don't want to spare that. Yeah.
Well, this is the best one I've got, so yeah.
And that's the one you like to play.
Yeah.
Are they like? How people have golf clubs? Is there like a different one for whatever you're trying to do? Or
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
see this?
People have vast guitar collections and play the guitar based on the music they're going to do and that kind of thing. I mean, technically, I should have a Macaferry guitar because we're doing Manouche, right? So this is
Yeah.
actually the
See?
wrong guitar for the type of music we're doing, but what are you going to do?
You feel past. See, you're kind of reprimanding yourself there. See, this is why it was meant to be for my guitars to get stolen because I mean I don't know all this stuff. Ukulele is probably more for me.
No. Do you have
It's very
one?
portable.
Not yet, but I keep saying that, so I'll get one, and
Okay.
it probably won't get stolen.
Might not.
I guess you could put those in your jacket or whatnot. Just
Yeah.
pop
Yeah.
it out. Someone thinks you're trying to flash them, but out comes a ukulele instead.
I
People
don't
don't do
know.
that
Is that good or
anymore.
not? I don't know.
People don't flash people anymore.
I haven't seen it.
Good.
I haven't seen
Is
it.
that a
Because-
ukulele in your jacket, or are you just happy to see me?
Depends if the person has no clothes on. In certain areas, like if they're in my area, you're supposed to have clothes on. You know, not Berserkly or. The
Yeah,
San
Berkeley
Francisco.
had the naked guy for many, many years.
Good for him.
Yeah, he was just kind of wandering around, living his
confidence.
life naked. Yeah, and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, there's the naked guy," and that was all right. Well, yeah.
Every time I saw him, I go, "How's it hanging?"
Yeah, well, you should be able to tell, man. I mean,
It's right
no,
there.
it's- you know, and it. Well, okay, that's enough. It's, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of two minds about the instrument question, because you could spend $500 on a guitar, you could spend $50,000 on a guitar, but you're still gonna have to put in the time and learn how to play it. So in a way, I kind of like playing inexpensive instruments sometimes and seeing how much technique I can bring to it. You know. Yeah. Sometimes people get really fixated on buying expensive instruments and they don't learn to play them, which I think is sad.
It's all about quality.
Yeah, well, the fun part is developing your ability. I think that's my phone.
I hear it too. It's all right.
My phone is going
hear
off,
it.
but it'll
I
go
hear
away
it.
in a minute.
So
yeah.
we got a
Okay.
question.
Is it
wait.
my phone? No, it's not my
Oh
phone.
no, there was actually supposed to be one before that question.
Oh.
What kind of guitar is friendly to a beginner? As in, they specified. As in, not hurting your fingers so much, because every
Yeah.
time there's some more details. Every time I play the guitar, my fingers bleed, and
Mm.
Ouch.
that resulted in me having to lose a finger.
What?
I don't know about this person, but the question is fitting. What kind of guitar is friendly to a beginner? Let's just leave it there.
I'm going to take that question at face value because Django Reinhardt only had 2 working fingers, and look what he did with that. Famously, how many fingers do you need?
2.
2 is good. You can do a lot with 2. But, nylon string guitar is
See,
probably the
that's
way
what I
to
was
go.
waiting for
Yeah,
you to
because it's a
say.
little softer, and the strings are a little springier and stretchier.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I
you
thought
can
you
you can
finished.
get an acoustic
What's
guitar and you can get steel strings or you can get nylon strings, and nylon is a little bit more forgiving. But if your fingers aren't hurting by the time you're finishing practicing, until you get calluses in all the right places, then
Yeah.
guess what? That's part of the dues you're paying, right?
Yeah, there's a conditioning process, absolutely.
Is it hard for me not to come up with like mentally dirty jokes during the show? I'm trying to keep it family friendly there, so I keep
Are you
them
having
inside.
some intrusive
So I
thoughts
keep
around?
them inside. That last conversation.
Yeah, do you have no filter? Is that what you're saying?
But you're very good. Yes, because I'm like, man, they're keeping me so conditioned here.
Oh, good. Well, we're parents. We know what we're doing.
Because I like a show where mom could not berate me for later.
It's all
Did
good.
you want to go X-rated? Is it?
No, I prefer to keep my clothes on. But I've had shows in the past where people don't show up, and it's just a call-in show. I'm just drinking and doing all sorts of things. Well, that was before Paul's time here, so he didn't witness any of that. Yeah, but
It's good to
yeah,
have
try
Paul
and keep
here.
this so my mom would like to tune in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a surprise for her in the bed. I left some in the bed in case she tries to see if I made the bed right.
I hope you mean a pillow.
Yeah, it's what's in that pillow.
All right.
It's
We're
what's in
gonna
that.
we're gonna leave people with that image.
She
I
likes
think.
surprises. Like she was eating my I had a advent calendar for the cat once, and she started eating the chocolates, but these are very dry chocolates because it's cat food. No. Yeah. So So she said, I think your chocolates are stale, and I said, no, that's cat food.
I see.
Oh boy.
Yeah, salmon, uncooked salmon. So
Oh man.
yeah, you getting ready for Easter?
Yeah. It's coming
All
out.
right, yeah, let's do it. Get ready for the Easter. What are your Easter plans?
Brunch. I think.
Okay.
That sounds nice.
Ham.
I love ham.
I love ham too.
You should
Yeah.
you two go on a brunch?
No.
Oh, he
No,
didn't
Well,
invite
we
you,
may
huh?
go
She'll be
separately,
with her
but
family.
probably
I'll
I
have
would.
to be with my family.
Yeah. So your father. What advice do you have for my dad?
Might be a little late for that.
Well, yeah, but he.
All right, we need a close-up zoom in on Sean, please.
Oh man.
All
Oh,
right,
look at
let's see.
that. Check it
You
out.
gotta hit these. You gotta hit these. It's Easter. Easter gift.
Easter balloons.
Hit it.
What does it do when you hit it? Oh, look at that.
It's doing that.
It's not going to show up on.
Oh, it puffed up.
It got all big and
That's cool.
poofy. Then what does it do?
Oh, it's a balloon.
And then I think you open it up and you get there's a prize in it, right?
Oh yeah.
Should
does
we
say-
open it?
It does say poof. No, you hit it and
And it
jumps
poofs
over.
up, and
Oh,
then that's
jumps
it.
over? Oh, that's it? I thought it.
This string was on there and it hit me, and I thought I broke a string.
Oh my gosh!
I'm like,
not again.
how did I break a string?
Well, it didn't
like this?
pop correctly, but that's what you get when you.
Oh, so you whack it till it.
You
it
whack
breaks.
it until
Well,
no.
you kind of whack it
Again,
off. a
family
little
show,
bit,
folks. Family show.
There we go.
and it becomes some. The thing I wondered
Oh,
about.
mine turned. Woo!
Oh my
Yeah, mine
gosh.
turned into a little.
Oh, I'm glad we don't have any
guy is
microphones or audio
strong.
equipment we have to worry about.
He
All right.
actually broke it.
Wasn't that
That's
the
pretty
idea?
cool.
Oh well.
I've never seen
you
one
break
like
the
that,
first
Luke. That's
part.
pretty
Maybe
cool.
you could have- I don't have a Easter
Oh, there's
tree.
something in it.
It's probably got like a gel or something. That...
You should
No, I thought it was
should have
just
been in
air.
that Roadhouse movie with Conor McGregor,
Huda?
the new one on Amazon. You all
Oh,
haven't seen it? All right,
No, I haven't seen
We
it.
spend all our time practicing. We're not that interesting.
I'm endorsing the Roadhouse movie. Okay, so we're gonna close it. We get one more song and then end it.
Yeah, we could do one more
Yeah,
song and then
let's do
call it.
that.
Sure.
what do you got to play for us?
Whatever you want.
Do you want to do Home? We haven't done it for a while. Or we could do Carelessly.
Probably do
Whisper.
carelessly
That's a good
because
one.
home we haven't done home.
We
in
just
a
haven't
while,
played
so
that for a long
I
time.
might
so.
make a mistake.
We were
Which
concentrating on
every
getting
song,
ready for this show last night, which was so fun.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And
Where'd you guys play?
The Monkey House, which I should actually give a plug to because it's a wonderful venue in Berkeley on University Avenue.
Right on.
And our friend Ira Marlowe runs that business. And it's a great place if you're just starting out or if you're well known. It's a small house concert venue.
Pet friendly.
He has a dog who's there at every show, Starlet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because the Monkey House. I know where you were going. Yes.
Oh, yeah, no monkeys.
I'm on that mode with you, sir.
No monkeys are provided. Yeah. That
So
was
again,
kinda
the Monkey House
disappointing.
on University in Berkeley, and it's another small business. We need to give them a shout out. Make sure
Yeah.
and get people
Yeah,
in there, and it's a
definitely.
great venue for artists, new and old.
You'll see a lot of songwriters doing original material. He has community events like songwriter circles and open mics and things like that. And then,
you guys had a blast last night. So
yeah, and the thing with Ira is that he makes it all work for you. He sets up the stage and he runs the sound and makes a video. So it's great venue.
Like Paul for this place.
Yeah.
kind of like Paul with this place. Yeah, there you go. All right. So what are you gonna play for us?
We're gonna do a song that was a Billie Holiday song.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm
look, we
loving
got
it
some
already.
movement here. Called Carelessly.
Uh-oh. The warning's going off.
Yeah, you got that 2-minute warning on with the red light.
Is
Here
he
we
gonna
go.
explode?
Yeah, something. Watch out.
Oh, I
Oh,
bet
no,
he-
he's coming towards you.
Oh, I love dogs. That's all right. He's a good boy.
All right, here we go. So carelessly, Billie Holiday.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Yep. Back from her Teddy Wilson days. It was a wonderful, wonderful early phase of her career. And let's just go through it twice and call it, huh?
All right,
All right.
Sarah,
Start
Sarah
right
and
on it.
Sean, there.
Yeah.
Go for it.
One. How? Yeah. I need to know what the key is before we start. How? All right. 1, 2, 3. How carelessly you gave me your heart, and carelessly I broke it, sweetheart. I took each tender kiss you gave to me. Every kiss made you a slave to me, and carelessly I told you goodbye. But now at night I wake up and cry. I wish I knew a way to find the love I threw away so carelessly. How carelessly you gave me your heart, and carelessly I broke it, sweetheart. I took each tender kiss you gave to me. Every kiss made you a slave to me, and carelessly I told you goodbye. But now at night I wake up and cry. I wish I knew a way to find the love I threw away so carelessly.
Sorry.
Great.
I thought you wanted to wrap it up.
I know,
You
no,
wanted to go
I
again.
meant keep going. It's so fun.
Great, that was done, right?
Oh, yeah. So let's see. So
Sounds
you,
like there was supposed to be a second chorus.
well, when we play it with a full band, we go around a couple of times, and
Right.
Sean gets a solo, and You know, when
Everybody
we've
gets
got
a little
everybody.
piece of the pie.
That was a teaser right there.
Yeah,
Correct.
we did the short version for you.
It's hard to
What
do
have we
these
got
short,
coming
it's
up? So
confusing
we're-
it.
Yeah, that's
The-
what we're doing right now.
The YouTube link is going to be in the chart for my stuff, and once you know my name, you can find the Au Contraires and some of the other bands that I'm involved with. And I don't know what's coming up next.
For the band, there's actually nothing on the calendar yet.
Yeah,
so
we've got to find some more gigs. So we might do a private party or two here and there.
Right.
And we love doing the farmers markets, so we'll probably be doing that this summer.
Okay, yeah. Well, my birthday's coming up. Next
Oh, yeah?
month, so I gotta make. Maybe I'll stop by. And,
All right.
Well, no, I want to stop by anyway. I was just trying to see a way you could perform for me somehow. But yeah,
Let us know where it is, and we'll
Give
we'll
us a
figure-
space and we can perform.
I live in a park. Well, no, maybe you can meet me at the park or something.
There
Yeah.
you go. That works.
It'll be BYOB at the park.
Yeah, now I sound like the person that said deliver my pizza to the bathroom at the park.
Oh, there's one more thing I forgot about,
Yeah,
which
let's get to
doesn't
that.
involve Sean, actually. My friend Michael McNevin and Sarah Glazer and Robert Parker and I are going to be performing on Wednesday night in Niles at Federico's. So if people are in that neck of the woods, Fremont, Niles, we'll do some an hour or two of maybe more contemporary stuff. And in May, I'll be hosting the Burt Bacharach sing-along again.
Nice.
At
So
the Monkey
audience
House.
Can sing along.
Oh yeah, we make lyric books for everybody. It's super fun, and we have a really kick-ass band.
Little raindrops keep falling on my head.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
There
I've seen
you
him
go.
in concert. B.J. Thomas.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's
Great.
that's yeah.
Well, it's a Bacharach song,
It
but
is a
B.J.
Bacharach.
Thomas sang
Sing
it.
it.
It's
There
got
you go.
ukulele.
Fremont's the best place to live in California, they say.
I know. Well, it's pretty good down there.
But it's the best, they say. Oh, you got your plugs in there.
I think that's all the plugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then where do
That's
we
it.
get everything that you guys are doing as far as, do you have a calendar online or any socials that you want to shout out?
Facebook for the Au Contraires,
Right.
or for me personally. I make the posts about music public.
And then your
So-
YouTube page right below you there.
That's right. I put things up on the YouTube page because I'm trying to get smarter about that.
Oh, yeah, I said that. But that's because Paul here's helped me grow so much from 7
Yeah.
to like 300. Oh, one more, and then I got 30 subs on the YouTube. I'm almost
Oh,
there.
subscribers?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you go.
I added you.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
I'm gonna get a nosebleed.
329 right
Ooh, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Well, you know, social media is good for finding people that love the same stuff that you do, and
I'm trying to beat Dana.
I really love. Is that right?
She's pretty cocky. I'm gonna beat her good soon.
All right. Well, I wish you good luck with that.
Well, I'm just trying to stay positive. That's my motivation. I'm gonna beat her one of these days.
What do you got going on next week, sir?
Oh, it's hip hop.
Hip hop? Okay.
I try to get some files and some beats to send you so we could do some the freestyle in the studio.
Okay.
That sounds exciting.
But they gotta send it ahead of time because we run that to YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So great show, and looking forward to next week. Thanks for coming along for
Thank
the
you
ride,
so
guys.
much for
Appreciate
inviting
you.
us. We had a good time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then here we
time
go.
flew by.
It's time for Luke's cat, his favorite part of the show. Here we go, guys.
She has no butthole.
Oh, jeez.
What's that?
That's what people say.